Honestly didn't want to go back to The Sims 4, but honestly also have many stuff still to cover. I may not be buying anything new for the game, but I still do have roughly 8 DLCs still left to cover, so let's get it over with by covering The Sims 4 Eco Lifestyle, the Silicon Valley Wet Dream DLC that costs $40 and yet offers no content in turn. The whole point of this DLC was to add eco-friendly options and consequences. If you eat bugs and act superior to everyone while living with no electricity and enforcing HOA levels of authoritarianism demands on your neighbors, because you can't be a progressive if you ain't beating the thing that you call everyone else.
Progressive!
As such, you have several objects to use for your superiority complex, with candle making, soda making, wall planters, bug breeding boxes, 3D printer, ground and roof solar panels, ground and roof turbines, and a recycle machine to destroy unwanted objects and literal trash to get resources to make stuff. You can make candles, which takes forever and you can only make one at a time, and requires too much resources to make it worthwhile, and the fact that the candles degrade over time and need replacing adds to the chore and bore of this feature. Then you can plant and grow garden plants on a wall object that's still on the ground, and it can only grow a select few flowers, fruits and veggies, and herbs. The bug box can grow crickets, grubs, beetles, and more. I mean, you're eating a living animal, but it's not a cow, so it's morally acceptable and not hypocritical in the slightest, right? After all, it's veganism, not some illogical thing or something, right? Her. With 3D printer being broken and worthless, so go figure, $40 bitch. But we can't forget the fizz machine that lets you make soda out of nearly anything. So strawberry, grape, blueberry, raspberry, soybean, you name it, soda. Basically anything that's edible is sodable. Gross, I know. Then there's the recycler that allows you to get rid of unwanted stuff in your inventory to get resources to make stuff like candles and furniture that looks fugly as sin, with dumpsters returning in this expansion, which was a base game object in The Sims 3, mind you, letting you scavenge for trash, furniture, and food. Also a woohoo location just cuz.
Oh, you sour.
You will notice if you have it enabled an eco meter on the UI. This will change depending on the various things on everyone's lot within the neighborhood. So trees help it go left and industrial stuff make it go right. The far right is nasty and the far left is good. What are you trying to say, Maxis and EA? Anyways, jokes aside, it has no real effect on the gameplay. All that changes is the polluted neighborhoods look like China, and the clean neighborhoods look like Norway and stuff. The sky gets brown and cloudy with smog, or clear and the
Aurora Borealis?
Aurora Borealis! At this time of year, at this time of day, in this part of the country...
That's it. There's nothing else to it. Also, the pollution is all make-believe. There's no litter piling up, no cars, no Flint City tap water issues, no nothing. The new neighborhood is the only one that has alterations. By default, you'll notice how run down it looks. If you enact neighborhood action plans, it can clean up and go green, but that's it. Just visual aesthetics, and no actual gameplay changing stuff at all. Sims won't die from pollution nor mutate like real life with deformities, especially babies being born into polluted areas being abominations. That doesn't occur here. It's all a joke. $40, bitch! The world is tiny and offers nothing special. The unique community lot spaces are boring, empty, and worthless. They can change based on the votes every week by making it a maker space, a market space, or a garden space. This will alter its layout with presets, but each space only comes with a select few objects, and everyone's going to be fighting for it, such as a single dumpster, or a single 3D printer, or a single stall. But hey, you can make your own community lot spaces and preset layouts, but it broke on my end, and the game crashed. Yeah, I'm not using this feature ever again. Also, the setup table to sell stuff, it won't let me stock any items on it to sell stuff at my local community. What's the point of making a marketplace if I can't market stuff? The build mode objects are fugly, and I never use them. Seriously, they look like some middle schooler's idea of what a rundown Brooklyn apartment looks like in the 1970s. Gross. The Create Sim objects are no better and look fugly. Honestly, this entire expansion pack just screams $40 stuff pack with how little there is and how broken it is. I've had it with this DLC. There's nothing positive to be said. Let's get this atrocity over with already. I need a bottle of strawberry wine after this. At the end of the day, the Sims 4 Eco Lifestyle expansion pack is a joke and a garbage overpriced scam of a DLC. It's not worth getting unless they give it away for free. Even then, it's broken and not worth using. So be warned. It's got no value and it's not functional. Just another dino experience, except there's no mods to fix it. Sad. Honestly, this is the norm for The Sims 4 and why I don't buy anything for it anymore. The stuff isn't worth its asking price, and it tends to be broken at launch or get broken during some random patch released every month, and they never fix it. So avoid this one at all costs, like it's Journey to Batu all over again, which I will never cover. Anyways, that's it for this video. See you all later.